So yeah, this finally happened. I started WSET Wine and Spirit Education Trust Diploma, aka level 4. And I filmed bits of the first 3 days to give you impression of how the course before the Master of Wine looks like. I'm already sweating, I swear to God. Okay, bye, Jean. We didn't really find in this 3 days, we didn't really find that many wine bars. If you have any suggestions, you know, I'm more than happy because I'm gonna hang out there for the next, I'll be there often. So there are 6 units to be completed. There are no multiple choices, all open questions, students, excuse me, God, students' worst nightmare. D1, this is what they call it, kind of D, I really don't know what D stands for. D1 is anatomy of the wine, the growing environment, winemaking, very, very detailed winemaking. D2 is wine business. D3 is kind of combination of those two, and I love how they just call it the wines of the world. D3 is the part where you taste for the very first time. So you have blind tasting, you have 12 wines that you need to taste and analyze using SAT. This is a systematic approach to tasting. You need to follow grape variety and country of origin. D4 is sparkling wines, open question theory, plus 3 wines to taste, 3 sparkling wines to taste blind. D5 is fortified wines, open questions, plus 3 fortified wines to blind taste like sherry and or port. And D6 is a research paper. I'm not like 100% sure what D6 is all about. All I know is that you need to research a wine topic and then write 3,000 words about it. So the first day, on top of talking about what awaits us during the course, we also tasted 2 whites and 2 reds blindly, and then we went to a winery in the Mosel. Mamma mia! Wow, this is a bit. It is wow. All right. The winemaker is, you know, just like the right amount of crazy.
On La Mancha, you get a bottle for 99 cents. It was from the Roman time. There was a poet who spoke about amphitheaters.
But honestly, his wines are just absolutely mind-blowing. One of the best Rieslings I've ever tasted. There was also Pinot there, but he himself said that it was, you know, no. With us, you know, 18 annoying wine students. To sum up, look out for his 2022 Riesling Kirchberg. Großes Gewächs, it's 33 euros. And also Riesling Großes Gewächs Rötgen 2021. Make sure you get 2021. It was just very nice and, you know, precise and tense and mineral and just very tight. 41 euros. Sweet wines that we tasted are just stunning as well. Absolutely stunning. Day 2, we talked a lot about winemaking, and here I really have to salute our teacher, Katrin. She did an amazing, really a stellar job navigating the class. Super engaging. She kind of got everyone to participate in a conversation. It was less of a lecture and more of an open conversation about different winemaking techniques, about how this and that technique influences the outcome in the glass. But the whole day was super intense. We then had to taste 80 wines, taste and assess and rate 80 wines from Ribera del Duero. We were divided into groups. It's not like I alone had to taste 80 wines. No. It was like each group got to taste 16 wines. But you guys, it was so intense. I think my brain was like cooked at wine 6, 7. We had to rate all of the wines on a 100-point scale. These were our top scores. And I gotta tell you, this is no tea sipping. We went into class at 9 a.m. that day, and we got out after the tasting of Ribera del Duero wines at 2300 hours. This is 11 p.m. When I say it's intense, I mean it.
Das ist so geil.
Ob das hier eskaliert gerade.
2/3 of the class, they expect you to study on your own. They do, of course, provide all the study materials in digital form only. One of us has actually printed the whole thing, 230 pages, and this is just for one unit, and there are 6 units. On top of that, they recommend additional books like this. Just a recommendation, 1,177 pages. Then there are YouTube channels like Wine with Jimmy or podcasts. And my first exam is on September 21st.